We are at the Greenhouse Catalog here in Brooks, Oregon, and I'm with Bev, and we are going to be talking about Solexx Greenhouses, which they sell, and how really easy they are to put together. Now, and they are easy, aren't they, Bev?
Yes, they are. We actually had an 84-year-old lady put one together by herself.
And, you know, the fun thing is you can order them. They get there within a couple days. They can be custom. They're easy. In fact, we're here in your warehouse where all the parts are.
Correct.
So now, what would be, when they place this order, they get it, what's the first step that they would go to putting it together?
Well, first they're going to look at all the parts, which we just showed you, and then we have a parts list, and they check off to make sure that they did, in fact, get everything. And it all comes in 2 boxes. This greenhouse comes in 2 boxes.
Nice. And then it really is, as in fact, we're going to show some people here, this is really, the base of it is kind of laid out, but it comes all separated. And tell them how easy it is to put it together, because you have color coding and stuff to help with that.
Yes, we do. And this is one of the fittings, which it happens to be a corner post. And if you notice, it has a red mark here.
Yeah.
That marking tells you which position you place this fitting.
Okay.
And all the parts, all the pipes have color coding. And for instance, this is a green one, so that means it's a green base frame part. And this one is red. And so you put, in the case of this base frame, exactly,
it's
put
just
that one
simple.
in.
And you don't even have to
join
measure,
this.
do you? You just put it all the way in.
Correct.
Well, Bev, that sounds really easy, so let's go over there and get the parts and get started.
Okay. We did a little pre-assembly to make this go a little bit faster today. So we're just going to, you put yours in on that side, and you want to seat it down all the way. Make sure it's seated down.
Oh, that was simple. And this is the back, right?
Yes, this will be a vent.
Nice. So, Bev, this is the door, right?
Yes.
And it goes in just like the other one did?
Yes, but because we made some of it ahead, we have to put it, this is going to go over.
In there. And the strip tie here is just to keep the door from swinging,
yes, right?
And it's just that simple. All right, let's move on to the next part.
Okay. These are red pipes, so they become hanging rods. And if you want to put your end in down there, and just screw it in.
Okay, so now what are these pieces, Bev?
These are the ribs that form the sides of the greenhouse.
Okay.
So we have 8 ribs. There'll be 4 on each side. So the side ones go into PVC snap tees, and you want to make sure that it seats down.
Down in there, that's okay.
Okay.
These don't feel like PVC.
Well, these 8 are PVC, but all of the frame that supports any weight is actually a pultruded fiberglass material, so it's very sturdy.
And what is the name of this piece, Bev?
This is the top ridge frame. So the ribs are going to attach into this. So you can just kind of lay it up there.
Okay.
The ribs go into this top ridge frame.
Well, that's pretty easy. I'm going to let you tighten it up there. It's like Jurassic Park-ish. So, Bev, now this is what I call the skin of the greenhouse, but tell us a little bit about what this product is.
Okay, it's called Solexx, and it's as you can see, it has double walls. It has a dead air space there, and that's what gives it this R value. It has the highest R value of any greenhouse covering that we know of.
Nice. And it's sturdy.
It's strong, it's very tough, so hail cannot destroy it.
Nice.
It holds up very well in the wind, and the main thing is that it diffuses the light so well.
So tell us how we get it on here.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is just stand this up, and we want it to overlap about 1 inch on each end.
All right.
Okay, so now if you want to put a screw in down there and on that end, and I'll put one in here, come down about 2 inches.
Okay.
So we just need to put a few more screws in there. Okay, we're putting a spacer screw right here, and all we do is just barely get it started. And then we can set the next panel on top of this.
All right, Bev, so now this is the second piece, and it just sets right on top of
Right
this,
up on
right?
top.
So now this is, we're sliding this in to connect the two, right?
Right.
And it's pretty simple, it looks like.
This is the H trim.
Wow, it really does just slide right on through. Well, that really is simple. And now all we have to do is finish the other side, Bev, and then we're going to be pretty much done. So let's go over there. Welcome to our greenhouse. It is now complete. And you know, Bev, it was really simple, and all we had to do to finish it up was put the ends on. I can carry them by myself, this one. It's very lightweight. So what do we do about wind, though?
Well, we tie it down. We have a tie-down kit, and it includes, on each corner you have a screw-in anchor, and then you screw that to the corner of the greenhouse.
Well, you know, Bev, with the type of material that's used on the greenhouse, it really is very bright in here. It's almost like just wonderful. The wind isn't blowing in here, it's warm, and a great thing you mentioned was, like, if you have a pot that is just too big to fit through the door, you just pick up the greenhouse and put over the pot. So they're very versatile as well.
That is true.
And you have all kinds of, I love this window that we've gotten in now. Tell us about stuff, because you have all this kind of product to add to the greenhouse at Greenhouse Catalog.
Right. We have shade cloth. This is an automatic vent opener, which is solar powered, so you don't need any electricity. We have base vents. We have the tie-down kit. That's
everything.
And then, of course, we have different kinds of thermometers, and we even have little bench kits if you want to have a little thing inside to grow plants on. Or you can also make your own benches if you want to for seedling startings. So it gives this much more.
It's really all inclusive.
Yes.
You know, if you've thought about, well, why don't I have a greenhouse? I can't imagine why you don't, but we would certainly invite you to go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to the Greenhouse Catalog. They have everything you need to get started. It's very cost effective. They're wonderful, wonderful structures. Bev, it is always a delight to see you and be out here. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.